Hey everyone, today we're diving into a piece of medical gear that you've absolutely seen before, the gauze sponge. Now, it might seem super simple, but we're going to break down why one specific type, the Curay Gauze sponge, is a tool that medical professionals truly count on day in and day out.
So let's just think about that for a second. When there's an injury, you know every single moment matters. You don't just want something that's kind of good, you need a tool you can absolutely trust. No questions asked. So what really makes a wound dressing reliable when the pressure is on? Answering that is key to giving the best possible care.
To really get why this tool is such a big deal, we first have to talk about the basic challenges of wound care. What are the fundamental problems that any dressing, no matter the situation, has to solve?
Okay, so here are the big four. You've got to control bleeding, right? And manage any other fluids. That's huge. Then you have to shield the wound from infection. Preventing contamination is non-negotiable. And finally, you got to make sure any medication you put on actually stays put. Any solution worth its salt has to master all four of these.
So, keeping those hurdles in mind, let's check out the purpose-built solution. How does a really well-designed product tackle every single one of these issues head-on?
And here it is, the Curay Gauze Swabs sponge. This definition really tells you everything. That word sterile, that's how it beats contamination. Highly absorbent, well, that's how it handles bleeding and drainage. And that clean, plain weave cotton, that's the real secret to why it works so well. We'll get into that more in a bit.
All right, so we know what it is, but how is it actually used out there, in the real world? Let's get into its most essential applications.
This list right here shows you just how much of a workhorse this one little tool is. Of course, it stops blood and absorbs drainage, tackling those first problems we mentioned. And yep, it guards against contamination. But look at the rest. You can use it to hold another dressing in place, to keep a splint steady, and even as the thing you use to apply medicine directly to a wound. It's basically the Swiss Army knife of first aid.
So you might be wondering, how can one simple-looking square of fabric be so incredibly useful? Well, it all comes down to the quality of what it's made from.
100%. That is the magic number right there. These sponges are made from 100% cotton woven fabric. No synthetics, no weird blends. In a world full of complex new materials, this one simple feature is the bedrock of its performance. It's just breathable, effective, and gets the job done.
This chart breaks it all down so nicely. That 100% cotton, that's what makes it so crazy absorbent and also soft on injured skin. And this part, chemically inert, that's super important. It means you can use it with pretty much any cream or antiseptic without worrying about a bad reaction. And of course, being sterile right out of the pack means you're starting with a clean slate every time, which is everything in medicine. Now, all these amazing benefits are built on a foundation of safety. But there is one incredibly important rule that you just can't ignore. And this is it. It's so simple, but so crucial. All that guaranteed sterility we just talked about, it's gone if the package is broken. A tiny little tear can let in bacteria and totally compromise patient safety. So checking the packaging isn't just a suggestion, it's a fundamental step you have to take. Okay, let's put it all together. What have we learned? First, these sponges are incredibly versatile. They're a true multi-tool for wound care. Second, their quality is top-notch because of that 100% cotton, making them super effective. And third, they are designed from the ground up to be safe, protecting the patient from infection and irritation. And that really brings us to a final thought. This simple square of gauze isn't just another item you toss in a first aid kit. It's really a cornerstone of being prepared. It's the perfect example of a simple tool designed brilliantly that quietly saves the day. It kind of makes you wonder, is your kit truly ready for anything?